Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines. So last time we were sort of just building a little bit more industry around the city to make things sort of flow a little bit better. And we're pretty much just going to be continuing that, sort of expanding around the place, making sure things are okay. There was a few comments and ideas about, about how the industry was all working and that. And some people said that, oh, my oil reserves have run out. But no, they haven't. We've had unlimited resources on from the second we started this map. I also specifically painted in, like oil in that area. And that's why I did the oil and ore over there. And I also did all the ore over here where we were mining as well. So that was not the issue, which I saw a few people mention, and then a few other people were like, yeah, that's the reason. It's like, no. Shh. That's not the issue. But someone did mention, and I thought that was quite a good idea, that they, because when I mentioned that we had a lot of importing of oil, so we were an import. So we were importing a lot of oil, but we're also exporting a lot. And they were suggested that that's because we have so much, if we have a look at here, when we click on import, it looks like we're importing for pretty much all of these businesses here. So we're importing oil because we're not actually mining enough. Although, having said that, we're still exporting from these few. So I don't know, like it still seems to want more. I don't think that we can, I mean, there's still, I think, zoning available. Oh no, they can't actually build that because it's not on the road. There's still some places that we can fill in here. So I might actually just see if we can get some more drilling for oil right now, because then we can get some more production and then hopefully we won't have to import as much. But we'll see how we go with that. And as for everything else, in terms of all the other services, they seem to be flowing pretty okay. We got that crematorium over there. That should be, I mean, that guy's not too far out of range. That's okay. I do want to go over here, though. People suggested that maybe getting some public transport up here would help. And I think also probably just building some more housing. Like, we built a little bit more housing up this way. I think just doing a little bit more stuff is probably going to help us out. Because we do have this bus line that goes up here. But where does it even stop? It goes like there and a few places around. You know what? Public transport might be okay through there. But I might just get some more housing up here, because if we just build like a little town at the top here, it'll probably help us out a lot. So why don't we just do that? Coming through. That farm is over that road. That's really annoying. That's also really annoying how close together those are. And these farms all look really, really dodgy. So, and I've cut off the power too. So, it's going well. It's going well. You know what? Let me just change these roads to just regular, well, not regular roads, but the sort of farm roads without the farms on them. Maybe country road. Nope. Country road. There we go. Do this one. So I'll just get rid of those farms for us. And then I'll just actually remove that one because we got that weird little connection there. Maybe we can go from here like that. Just give it a bit more of an angle so it just does that instead. Oh, you know what? Let's set up prop anarchy before I forget. I always forget. And then this can connect just under this road there. Beautiful. And you know what? Because we got some houses up here, why don't we just get a few more around this way? Just on this road. It should be okay. Like, it's near the farms, but farms aren't too bad. So we'll get some housing through here. And then maybe some commercial just on that little section there or something. Because they want more commercial anyway. I don't want more commercial, but they do. So there you go. There you go. You can build on top of those farms if you want. Look at them. Look at them building on top of those farms. They love it. All right. So we'll get a few more houses up here. These guys are... Well, that's full. Nice. It doesn't say it's full, though, which is interesting. So am I emptying it? Nope. It's just sitting there full. Cool. All right. Anyway, so we're going to get some more people up here, which should be quite good. We have, obviously, death care right there. Not doing a whole lot, though, I guess, because it's full. Why don't we just get a crematorium next to it? That'll probably help us out a little bit, make them a little bit happier, too. We got a dead person over that way. Fire department's up over here, too. We got police. We don't have police up here, so why don't we get a small... Why don't we get this little corner one? This is always a nice one, although we didn't really have a corner to put it on. How about that one? Is that the right way? It is the right way, although it looks ridiculous, so I'm going to get rid of that. Also, I did realize I just destroyed that power line, so that is my bad. I'll put that one back in, and then we'll get another police station. Just a smaller one. There, apparently on farmland, which I don't really want it to be on, because it looks ridiculous. So let's change that to Country Road 1, just with the trees instead of the farm on that. There we go. Nice. A lot of trees. A lot of... I feel like these should probably be turning into regular roads now instead of just dirt. I guess it depends how much we build up around it. At the moment, it's not too bad. So let's get out some more just regular road at the beginning here. I think we could zone out a lot more of this area up top. And I kind of want to. So if we have this... Let's say this is like a main road. This is like some town up here. Actually, you know what? The other place we should build up, which we will eventually, is Maple. We've been meaning to do that for a while. But I want to build up this area here because we need a lot of people out this way. And I think maybe if they're living here, they will probably be better. Might come down this way a little bit, come around. So this will go here, and then we'll get out. Oh my god, there's so much scrolling because there's so many freaking roads in here. We get this road, it's going to come straight down there. This one's going to come straight down here. Just join through, and then maybe we have another one here. Stop putting up -2 all the time. And I don't know what its obsession with -2 is. Anyway, we'll go through like this. We got a whole bunch of roads through here. So that means we have these sort of, a few like main sort of roads, I guess. I don't know why these are all raised at different heights, but we got the sort of like main, I guess, tarmac roads or whatever you would like to call them. Is this all in the zone? Because I would like it to all be in this district before we, I was about to say before we furnish the area. Not playing The Sims now. This is City Skylines. There we go. Come down like that. And then let's, thankfully we've got a lot of residential demand, which I'm quite happy about, because that means we should be able to fill in a lot of this with a bunch of houses. All self-sustainable, which I think is probably going to help us out too. I might do some other policies around here too. I might get a couple stores down this way. No, not there. No, not all of there either. A little bit here. Is this, what's the commercial in this area? Did we do we should probably have done the sustainable commercial here too. Although, what the hell are these buildings? Turnip store. Maybe these are the sustainable ones. I might have done it. Oh, I think I did. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, because yeah, I've definitely not seen those buildings before. We've got how many freaking electric car charging places do we need? There's like 3 of them here. It's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. I think we've overdone it on that. Especially in this town in the middle of nowhere. Like, you need one. One place with maybe like 6 spots, if that. Because that's kind of ridiculous how many they have there. But, you know, to each their own. Can't judge too harshly. I guess it's a good thing, but I mean, it is a little too much. Alright, so we got this huge residential area taken up over here, which I guess probably could use more public transport now. We could extend the train line. I'm thinking if we can get that train line, obviously it's going up a hill here, so we'd have to try and do it pretty smoothly if we can. So let me have a look, because if we can extend that train, I'd be quite happy with that. So we're going to have it curve around here. It's going to start here, and then maybe go to this point, but a little bit lower, maybe like, okay, but stick above the ground, please. Okay, like here or something. I mean, that looks about right. Like, it's not too steep. It's not too. Oh my god, I want to smooth out that road because the rail looks so much better. I think that looks pretty good actually. Oh, there's no water over here. So if we can get this up here, this will probably be really, really good. Then I think what we're gonna have to do is probably maybe we can bridge across the road here. Might be a good way to do it. So if we continue up here, I'll just stay on the ground. What I'll do. Actually, I'll go to here first. I'm not going to go to -11 because, hang on. Alright, so we're going to make this with move it tool, move it mod. It's about there. It's about, no, actually we sort of changed that angle quite a lot. We'll continue at the same sort of angle up this. I don't know. It's probably a little steep realistically, but you know, we need to get up here anyway, so whatever. So it's going to go here. I'm going to adjust that road, and then this is going to basically bridge over it. So we're going to go bridge mode, and it's going to go like this or something. But it will have to be level because we can do a bridge. It will be level. Then this will come away from there. So remove all of that. Then I'm going to come underneath this with our road like this. I'll just build it as a straight line for, I don't know why it loves -2 for some reason. We're going to go here. Obviously that's way too high up, so we're going to bring that down to where it needs to be. That can come here, and then we curve it like this. Come around it under. Plays a little bit lower, maybe. Maybe if I put this point actually directly under here, so then we know exactly where it has to be. Because I think that could be probably a lot higher actually there. Probably about there, realistically. Like, it doesn't need to be that low. Okay, that'll go there. Then, all of this, I want to do a straight slope on that, because that looked terrible before. Looked really, utterly terrible. So if we come up to here, straight slope, and a very nice, smooth slope up there. This curve won't exactly line up, because it'll be a little bit off, but there we go. The road is also a little bit wibbly, as you can see. Does that have water now? Let me just unpause real quick. Come on. How do you not have water? There you go. Okay. Now, we're going to obviously get the road up to the top bit by going from here around. That actually doesn't look too bad. I think that looks fine. Then we go from here. Let's go up to maybe... Oh, okay, we can't go level because that will be way too high. Oh, actually, you know what? That's not... it's pretty steep, actually. Hang on, let's bring it down a little bit. Maybe... Okay, about there. Oh, we'll try and make it look somewhat more gradual and natural. Well, no, it's not natural. It's never going to be natural. It's a freaking road. Of course it's not natural. But you know what I mean. More in tune with the landscape. There we go. And then we'll come around like this. Go up. It's probably okay. Maybe? I don't know. What do I know? We're going to go here. No, we're not. Going to go a nice curve like that. And then cut this road maybe about there. A lot of these farms are overlapping these roads, which I don't know that they always did that. But if they did, I don't know why I left it like that. This is going to come along to here. There you go. All right, so that now sort of curves up and around there. Allows the rail to go over it, which means we can get the train line up here too. And then I'm just going to smooth out a little bit of this section here because this is just going up, which is a little strange. We'll smooth out a little bit of that. Okay. Now the rail is going to come around. I guess I can unpause now that we've sort of done that. Here. Maybe like this. No. Absolutely not. It's got to go like way sort of further out. I think it has to come all the way up over here. It's probably the way to go. So why don't we get a straight rail to here. Like that. That's probably better. It's still pretty steep, but I think that's kind of the way we have to do it. So I'll come up here, and then maybe we just have a rail. I don't know, do we... So where does this rail go? It comes sort of... Okay, so it comes from... It must come from the exchange and then heads down this way and up. Ideally, I'd like the station over here, but that means I'm going to have to sort of loop back around again, which makes a very inefficient line. Otherwise, there's not really any way I could get up there. I could do a tunnel, but I really don't like tunnels, so maybe we just have to do this. So it's going to come around. We can fashion a town around this, maybe. I don't know, around this weird shape. That doesn't look like 180 degrees there. And I don't like that angle either. A bit about there. Try that one. So this will come this way, 180. Straight slope to there, maybe. That's alright. I don't know what's going on over here, though. It's a little strange. I don't know what's going on with this corner. It's a little all over the place, but we'll do that. So it comes up. And it almost looks like it's going back down again, though, doesn't it? Maybe we can make this a little lower. So I feel like this doesn't need to be as high. We can bring this down. Okay. It means we could also get roads bridging over this pretty easily, because it's a little lower than the rest of the stuff. So that'll probably help us out. That initial sort of climb there is way too steep. So I just want to sort of smooth out a lot of these. I like how we're just back into working on trains again. You know, it's been a while since we've messed with train tracks. Just had a little bit of casual train tracking, just here and there. There you go. I don't know what's going on with the city and resources right now. Hopefully it's okay and not dying in the background. I mean, this seemed to be a pretty big issue here with all the workers, so I think we need to pay attention to that anyway. Little worker shortage over here too. A lot of dead people up here, actually. We do have a crematorium here. But we'll get another one, because that doesn't seem to be enough. Actually, I wonder if it's working. Let me check. Where is it? It was over here. 2 out of 7. They only seem to use 2 out of 7 for some reason. Let's see. Is this one working? 1. Even though there's so many dead people, he's like... Oh, see, it only spawns 1 and then doesn't spawn the second one. Oh, no, there it goes. Sometimes it does. Sometimes... I don't know. It's weird. Well... it's sending hearses out, so let's assume it's fine. Look, it'll be fine. Now, I wonder if we could get this train to then go up through... I don't know, we could tunnel through this mountain and then come out over here by the dam or something. Eventually link up over there, maybe. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. But we've got a lot of green land up here, like a lot of grassland that we could definitely use. But let's get a train station in back here. Probably just, I guess just on this road. I mean, it's a small little town. It doesn't really need to have a separate road for the train station or anything, I don't think. So I think we would just go here. And then go from that point and do a beautiful, beautiful curve in. Then we'll be talking. And smooth slope. And look at that. Lovely. So now that connects up these two, which means we can get this train line, move this stop up to here. Cannot find... oh, no, we can't. Yep. Got to do this bit first. Shall move that back a little bit because we can definitely curve that better. Sorry to that house, but you got to go. All right, now we can move that train line up to here. Make all these people unhappy, but then give them 2 stops instead, and then line details, add 1 more train. I think 1 more should be fine, because, I mean, the line's not... I mean, there's people on it, but it's not that busy, but I think another train will just help sort of the spacing, because now that the line is actually quite a bit longer. Be interesting, actually, because we got this bus line, that I wonder if people will really use that. I guess it goes over here. It should probably... Maybe we get rid of that bus line. Hang on. So that bus line is one that does that. Maybe we just do 2 separate ones. Get rid of that one. Do a bus line down the bottom, bus line up the top, then the train that links the 2 together. Probably makes more sense, right? Hang on. Line details. Delete line. Yes. And then this line. Line details. Delete line. Yes. Okay, now we go from this train station. And we go up through here. And all through this area. No, not that close. I really need to... Hang on. This bus really needs to go both directions, and it needs to go back on itself. Otherwise, it doesn't really work. I mean, actually, maybe it does. We could just do this, and then you sort of come back past that stop again. So instead of coming back on itself, it just comes back this way. So depending on the direction you go, either go to that stop or this stop, depending which way you want to go. Kind of works. Then we come around this way. No, that's a one-way though, isn't it? We come through here, maybe. I don't know. This is confusing. Do that. Look, it's a weird line. There's no doubt about that, but it might work. I'll just like biofuel buses on this. I don't know how many we'll need. Maybe 6. How many people are going to be here? None? Currently none, so... Looks like it's doing its job. I mean, it was basically just to get people to the train station and back. But no one really wants to use it. I don't think. Oh, well, they'll like it. I mean, they're already upgrading because there's a bus line there, so... Who cares? A copper issue over here, but that's fine. Oh, whoops. We're going to go through here, this way, then come back on this side. Doing a similar kind of thing. So come back this way. And then go up here. And then this will come round to there. Alright, so it sort of comes back on itself, but it's a little bit apart, just so we get a little bit more coverage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. I don't know. There's currently no one using these bus lines, but it'll also make people happy. So there you go. All right. Oh, that's a horrible color, but it's close enough. Right. So that's there. And they can definitely cross either side of this because there's roads just here. So that's perfect. Then we'll get some little stores, maybe here, and get some through here too. Just around the train station because that seems to make sense. And then we could definitely just fill in this area with residential or something like that. All right, so there's a whole bunch of jobs available. We clearly don't have enough people in the city. If we go, city statistics, population change, that's fine. What about our available jobs? So, what about, hang on, employment percentage? I guess is like, hold up. Get rid of those two. Employment percentage is 96, which is good. But if we go, so available jobs... Well, how do I know how many people are working? Because that just says available jobs. That's probably just the number of jobs in general that we have, but not how many are taken by people. Education level students, tourists. Tourist tax income. Ooh. Happiness. Residential zone. Commercial zone. Industrial. I mean, these are just zones. It doesn't actually tell me how many... Oh, actually, speaking of prisoners, we don't actually have a prison, do we? We only have, we never built that because we only have police stations that have cells in them. Maybe we should get a prison. Here we go. Because I don't think we built one yet, did we? It's not that I can remember. Could do it like in the desert. I mean, that would make sense. Just do it out here. Why don't we go from this point, have a 4-way intersection. This will come out here. To here, and then we're going to go elevated across. Straight slope here. And then this is where the prison will be. Super far away. I don't know if that's a good idea. It probably isn't. I don't know. Why did it stop scrolling there? I always think I'm at the end, but it's not. And then it just keeps going. But it just decides to stop scrolling halfway through. Alright, so we're going to go here. Then the prison will be here. And we should be able to just put it in the middle of this. No, we can't. It doesn't actually sit in the middle of that, which is super annoying. But, do this. There you go. So that'll go out here. Obviously, there is no water or power out here, so we should probably just do that first. So get that here. Which is the quickest way? I guess over towards Turner. There we go. And then power-wise, we'll do a similar sort of thing. I might get the large power lines from here. Oh, did I straight slope that? I guess I did. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I can cut through the ground there. That's fine. That looks alright. So we'll get the power line. Not that. This. Do we have... Can I not use road guides on this? I want to put it parallel to the road. Do this, and then come straight across. And then we turn off anarchy as well, because that's not going to help me out. It's going to confuse me. So this is going to come straight across, 180 degrees all the way. It's basically a complete straight line. And then I might even just end it there and just get some of these under the road. So those will go there. Then I kind of wanted to use a smaller one to go across the bridge, because I always thought that was kind of cool. Although, you know what, screw it, let's not do that. Let's just do this. Okay, so that will connect up that. Right, so that has power and water. It's a prison in the middle of nowhere. I feel like this could probably just be here instead of like dipping down that far, you know? So maybe we just sort of even out the bridge a little bit. So it sort of just ends at that point. There you go. Beautiful. Anyone here? We have prison vans in use. 0 out of 5. They're trying to use it, but it's clearly not working. Probably because I used bloody move it. Let's see now. 0 out of 5. Okay. What about if I put it there? Is it because it's on that intersection? Nope. It's just not working. Not enough electricity. Oh, there it goes. It does not seem to want to spawn them, though. Did I not connect anything properly? I mean, it's connected up there. No, doesn't want to spawn anything. I don't know why. Well, there's a prison out here, but it doesn't work, so there's that. Let me just... Maybe it just needs to be replaced. Maybe that one just is broken. Sometimes I did actually find that. I just built a new one. No, didn't work. Alright, well that's a place for a prison if they ever work, so we'll worry about that later. No one working over here, which is good. It's not, obviously. We do actually have a lot of residential demand, though, again, which is nice. Whenever that creeps up, that's definitely going to help us out. Yeah, a lot of people... We need a lot of jobs in this area. And even up here still, there's just not enough people. Let's fill out this area first. Where is my country? Oh, God, why does it stop scrolling? See, it just stops there on this one. And then I have to go again, and then I have to scroll again. It's like, why? So this can actually go all the way out to here, which is lovely. No, can't. Don't do that. Turn off straight slope first. Go over the, you know, stay on the land, don't go through it. Nope. God damn it. Okay. Snapping. Straight slope. Okay, there we go. Now this should now this should be right. There we go. Alright. And then this can come along. No, don't do bending. Just go straight along there. Lovely. I can probably just get one through here as well. And then maybe this one could just come up here. And through. that or something. I don't think they need to join. This is all just going to be residential down through here, so that should be fine. A lot of people building through here. I think maybe if we can get some parks, because we don't have any here. We have a botanical garden up here. It's a big build, but it'll make them pretty happy. Nah, screw them. Let's get a dog park. Let me turn off Anarchy real quick. Dog park there. Make them way happier. A little Japanese garden kind of thing as well. Over here. It's pretty uneven. It's going to be on pretty level ground. Maybe over there. Sticking out that way. What else? I mean, they don't really have anything up here is the thing. They don't really have any schools or anything, which I don't really want to do schools up here. Maybe get another little fire department out this side to make them a little bit happier. And then maybe we can get... There's all those letters actually that I still need to use. Maybe we can get basketball. It just seems weird because it's all on dirt roads everywhere, but you know what? That's just how it is. That's how it is out here. How about a tennis court? A couple of tennis courts over this way. There you go. Maybe some over here. They like tennis out this way. The big tennis fans. There you go. That'll make them quite happy. All right, that'll go there. They're all feeling pretty happy about themselves now and upgrading, so that's good. And then we can sort of build some more out this way. Oh, there's no water for that guy or any of these guys. So let's go here. Hopefully the train will be useful to people living up here. Maybe. Actually, I guess we can see is anyone on it. There's 24 people on it. 24 people on it. We probably didn't need to get that 5th train because each train holds 870 people. Anyway, this place is super green up here. I actually quite like it. It's nice, you know. So all through here is going to be residential. There you go. Might be a little loud by the train line, but you get what you pay for. Look, you knew moving in here, there's a train line right there, so that's no surprise. So don't do that. There we go. Okay, so that's all residential. Maybe even a little bit more there. This area has expanded massively up the top now. I wonder if anyone uses the buses down here. Oh, there's 30 people on the bus. Hell yeah. Oh, that's exciting. I didn't actually think anyone would use that bus line. What about this one? So that might be even worse, though. There's 2 on this one. 12, 6, 0. I think we can probably reduce the vehicles down to like 3 on this one. Because it's a smaller little route anyway. Okay, so let's go up over here. Still a dead person. I don't know. Oh, wait. Wait, what are these buildings doing here? Didn't I remove them last time? Stop building there. I don't even know why they can build there. There's no road there. I was like, why are they still, why are there still someone dead there? They haven't been picked up yet. It's like, well, you can't actually live there, but they keep building in that spot for some reason. All right, so we're just using regular roads in this town. So let's get a road this way. Nice parallel road to that one's pretty good. And then maybe we can just come up through to there because that can connect through to that pathway, which should be quite good. And then this one can come down and underneath. Well, not underneath, but here we got this huge commercial area down the bottom here for whatever reason. Doesn't come through though. That. I don't know if I particularly like the way that road goes. I might just probably make more sense just as a straight connection between the two like that. Yeah. Through here. Just seems weird with a... Like, why would you have a 90-degree bend there? That might as well just join to that road. But then you get a very small intersection, which I don't like as well. Just get rid of that bit. And I guess get rid of that bit too then. Just don't connect them. Otherwise it just gets weird. You can go there though. Alright, that'll go like that. That goes through, that's fine. And yeah, that should be right. If we just zone those in, they won't fill in immediately because we don't really have any demand right now. But when we do, they will. So that'll be good. We'll just fill up all of these. Make sure we're not zoning on that stupid little spot that doesn't even have a road on it. I assume that there's some underground power cables there because we can't build there. Yep, there is. Yes, there is. That's where they are. So people will eventually move in here, which will be good. We should... Oh, people suggested we should get some more IT cluster because apparently that is actually good for producing goods without more industry. So I might see if we can get some in this block here. Get rid of that commercial. Actually, that's a good, solid commercial block, but the buildings are too small. Maybe through here would be good. Now, I don't want to change all of this to IT cluster. Wait, do we have any offices in here? I think we just did all commercial, didn't we? You know what? I will change that IT cluster because then that will be okay, I think. So that is IT cluster through here. Okay. Because then if we just spot some of these buildings in, Such as, let's remove the smaller ones like that. Make that an office. Make this an office. Because that's already kind of tall, so that's fine. And maybe this one as well. So do those ones. And then some of the smaller ones around here too. Like this. Sort of replace these with larger IT clusters. I don't know what's going on with this zoning, so I'm just going to redo this whole section with offices. Hopefully we don't get too many of the same building. So those will go in there. See, that one's actually already quite nice. There you go, look at that. Boron ink. Beautiful. Good old Boron. Who else but Boron? So we're going to get that building, which is another one of these ones, which you have plenty of. Good to see. Does it actually tell me? I don't... Like, it's confusing. It doesn't really tell you what they do. Also, if you look at these buildings, they have way more realistic numbers. Well, realistic. I'd say in-game numbers. They're not realistic at all, but it requires 7 workers, whereas these buildings require 420 workers, 200 workers. And I think that all those sort of Rico buildings don't help out when you need that many people in these buildings. But anyway, that's a bit better because then we build that up a little bit too. This section here is very small, but I can't do all IT cluster on it, otherwise it's just going to look ridiculous. As per usual. We could do a 4x4 there though. Try it. See what we can get. Do one in here as well. 3x4 maybe. I just like all these. These are nice, like little dense section of buildings, which I quite like. Might see if we can do high density commercial there. Could be good. Maybe some IT. Actually, is that? Yeah, that's part of this district, I think. Can we do IT cluster in this section? Let's see what this looks like. Just that little bit there. Whoops. And those bits there too. See what we get through there. Don't really have any demand for it right now. I mean, there is demand, but they're not really building them. See, those 2 buildings actually look quite good, which are both the IT buildings. The Boron Inc., as we had before, and office building. Good. Good. Oh, no, they're both office. I was reading the wrong thing. Tidy Brown and Mange environments. Ill. Discount sales. Okay. That's good. I'll fill in that area quite well, I think, and hopefully maybe help us out with some goods. Although I didn't think we seem to be having any goods issues anymore. Actually, let's have a look at over here as well, by the way. Oh, yeah, actually, someone did say I messed up my trams, which I totally forgot to check into. Which I think was because I did somewhere where the trams could only turn but not go forward. Maybe it was here. No, they can go forward. Not sure why. Oh, here. I see. Yep, that should have been able to go forward as well. I guess I'll just change that. That really should go there. And then that should go there. Because if you wanted to be in that lane, you already would be back there. So it should be fine. Alright, so hopefully that should fix itself. Please. Please just fix yourself. Or do you want me to move it and then move it back because I want it there again? Alright, there we go. Whoops. Yep. Thanks for pointing that out. I probably should have done that earlier in the episode, but I forgot. Anyway, I'm going to leave this part here. So we are done this part. We've just added in a whole bunch more residential. I'm lost. I got lost in the cities. Where am I? Oh, I'm over this way. We added a bunch more residential up the top here. Still, surprisingly though, lack of workers, even though we just added a bunch more people in. I think there's just a huge amount of jobs available in the city right now. We need, I mean, look at this. Even though we've added all these people, it's not made a difference, really. If we have a look at Magnolia Farms, you have 1,300 people living here now, which I imagine we didn't before. Still no one really in those jobs. So working towards that. Also, this area here needs more people working in it. Nice little industrial area there. Oh, I actually quite like that. Oh, there's no water over here. Whoops. Yeah, did not think I had any. Sorry. There you go. Yeah, but we'll be back next time with some more Cities Skylines. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. And have an awesome day.